friends. Today I'm going to go over some writing with you. You should have watched a video today called The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. And today I want to go over how we can write about the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. Now, in class, I used to give you special paper that said in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, but we don't have that special paper right now. So I want you to take any paper that you have at your house. If you have the special writing paper with the boxes, you can do that. Or if you have just plain white paper at your house, you can do that as well. I'm going to show you the writing that I did about the Mixed Up Chameleon. So I want to show you what I did for this retell for the Mixed Up Chameleon. Now you can see that Mrs. Ferris, I started my paper with my name. So make sure that you're doing your name. The first letter in your name is always capitalized, and then all the rest are small letters. So remember to keep practicing that. I did my picture of the chameleon, and it really wasn't that hard. When I saw it at first, I thought it would be really hard, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to write it or draw it, but I was able to do it super quick. I just did a little oval, then I did another oval, and a straight line, and then a curved line to make the tail. And then the feet were super easy. I did a straight line down with 2 lines coming out and 2 lines coming out. And then I did 4 legs. I did that 4 times for its 4 legs, and I colored it green. So I encourage you to draw a picture of your chameleon, however you want to draw your picture. You can do him any color, because in our story today, he changed a lot of different colors, didn't he? So I want to show you how we can do our writing today. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how I did my writing today. So the first thing that I did for my writing was I started with a capital letter, the. Now, chameleon, I just copied from the story, because in our story today, the title was called The Mixed Up Chameleon. So I did not sound out this word. I just copied it from the title of the book. Now, this is a funny word, and when you look at it, it does not look like a word we can sound out. So we just have to know that this word is a tricky word, and we have to know and trust that that's the word chameleon, and we're just gonna copy it from the book today, okay? So I said the chameleon changed colors. That's the first thing that the chameleon did. Now, I want a sound for the beginning, a sound for the middle, and a sound for the end. So this is how I chose to sound out the word changed. Remember, I taught you that CH makes the ch sound. So I have the chameleon changed. I stretched out the word changed. Changed. Those are the sounds that I heard in the word changed. So that's how I'm going to write it. Do not ask your parents how to spell the words that you're writing in your writing today, because Mrs. Ferris wants to see how you are sounding out the words, okay? Then I did a finger space, and I wrote the word colors. And this is how I sounded out the word colors. Colors. I wrote a letter for every single sound that I heard in the word. And then I know that the second thing that happened was the chameleon wanted to be other animals. Remember that in our story today, the chameleon, he wanted to be a whole bunch of different kinds of animals. So I know the word the because that's a sight word. We should know that by now. Remember, I started with a capital letter. The reason why I started with a capital letter right here was because I had just put a period right here. And after every period comes a capital letter. The chameleon, remember I copied chameleon. The chameleon wanted. And this is how I chose to sound out the word wanted. Wanted. Good job. The chameleon wanted to be, these are both kindergarten sight words, other. I sounded out other. Animals. Animals. I wrote a letter for every single sound that I heard. So boys and girls, you're going to need to sound out the words. You're going to have to say the word out loud a few different times when you're writing today. And then don't forget, you need a period at the end. I'm going to do my finger spaces, and remember that I need a capital letter right here because I had just done a period. The chameleon was, that's a kindergarten sight word, himself. And I sounded this word out too. Self with a period. Okay, so when you're doing your writing today, make sure you finish this. Don't just go and color every single star until you've really made sure that you have all of those things done. So, did I start with a capital letter right here? Yes, I did. Did I start with a capital letter right here? Yes, I did. Did I start with a capital letter right here? Yes, I did. So I can go in and color this in because I checked it. I can't just color this in right here until I check it. Did I do finger spaces? It looks like I did. I made sure to do finger spaces after every single word. So again, I'm gonna color it in. And let's see what my next one is. Lowercase letters. Now, this is really important because I've been looking at some of your writing, and some of my kindergarten friends, they're doing lowercase letters starting at the top line. Remember, lowercase letters, they start at this second line. We only have a couple letters that are tall, like the H and the L and the D and the T and the B. Remember, we have some letters that are tall that go all the way up to the top line. Some letters that fall, like the J, they fall down the line. And then some letters that are small, like all of our lowercase letters that are going in this second line right here. Looks like I have all my lowercase letters. Awesome. Do I have a period at the end of my sentences? Have a period here, a period here. It looks like I have a period at the end of each of my sentences. One right here, one right here, and one right here. And remember, you can always reread it to yourself to make sure that you have a complete thought and a period at the end of each sentence. And like I said, my last one is I need to reread it. I'm going to reread it really carefully, and I'm going to point to every word using my pointer finger. The chameleon changed colors. The chameleon wanted to be other animals. The chameleon was himself. Writers, I just reread it, and if you reread it a little bit slow, that's okay. You can reread it 2 or 3 times over again to make your voice sound smooth. So, that's your directions for writing today. I want you to make sure you're checking all 5 of your boxes to be a 5-star writer today. You can do it. Good luck.